it's Friday. Friday is all about reviewing of the trending topics that took place over the weekend, throughout the week. So yes, Desi, take us away.
Okay, so let's get into it. As you mentioned, on Fridays we get to just talk about all the stories that made the headlines over the week, and so we've got we're going to begin with this very big one, Samini and Sarkodie. So Samini was doing this fun thing on social media, on Twitter, asking fans to ask him questions he was going to answer. Then a fan asked that, when are you going to get into the studio with Sarkodie? Then Samini comes out to reply that ain't going to happen. And even if Sarkodie asks for a hook, a verse from him, he will not do it. Because, and multiple tweets from him suggested that Sarkodie had not been responding to him. Although, according to Samini, he was able to, Love Rocks, right? We all love Love Rocks. It's a very good tune. He said that he did his verse for Sarkodie in just 24 hours. And he's been waiting on Sarkodie to record his part of a project that he was working on. That was the Benny EP at that time. He had sent Sarkodie 3 songs for Sarkodie's verse, and it wasn't coming. Sarkodie blue-ticking him, and so said that Sarkodie was fake, disrespectful. And this adds to a number of lists. So I can mention the likes of Edem. Edem complained, but it looks like they trashed it out at Rapaholic, Kwakese, Freddie Merway, Yemi Alade, Sheriff Agunu, Danso Abiam, and the list goes on. They're all not too pleased with Sarkodie when it comes to his relations with his colleagues, Chalimihia Vers, Mame Vers, and all of those things. It's not been happening. But Samini was really mad about it. And I'm just going to ask, when you heard this, what was the reaction like? Because it was like in the evening, getting into another day, and then boom, you saw that trending.
So first time I heard it, I was trying to look at Sarkodie as just like us, a lay person. Why wouldn't you check your phone? But then I was like, nah, Sarkodie is just not anybody. In some places, he will have somebody doing all those stuff for him, like his phone. To even get access to him should be that difficult because he is big. Sarkodie is a big deal. And he should even get somebody to handle all those kind of stuff for him, where you wouldn't get direct access to him. It needs to go through somebody else before. And let's talk about getting verses on other people's songs. I liked what he said when he came out to say that he's sorry for how Samini feels. And sometimes when you hear certain songs, the songs are so good that you don't really see yourself as a part of that song. And mind you, a lot of people want Sarkodie on their songs. A lot. I read a post on Facebook where this guy said he had to push his CD under the gate of Sarkodie's house. And you can imagine the number of people that will push their CDs under Sarkodie. Would he even get the time? And creativity, it's not that it's somewhere, the words and the lyrics are somewhere where he'll pick it like he's a genius. Samini wants a verse. Let me sit down. And then he brings it out. No, he needs to. You need to be in the mood. Feel it. Imagine yourself in there. Then sit down and write. There are writer's block. I'm sure the creative's block as well.
Yeah.
So he blue-ticking you. Maybe sometimes it happens. For instance, sometimes you send me a message, I'll read it, and in my mind I've replied you. Until maybe you send another message, I'll come back to it and sometimes I've even typed though, but I didn't send it.
Okay, but
we should cut Sarkodie a crap. Like he's not just anybody.
Okay.
Sarkodie is huge. He's big.
So
I know Samini is equally big and all that. And mind you, all the people that are complaining, he has done something with them.
Yes, yeah. So
Yes.
that is where the problem comes in, that you're talking about just communicate to them. Maybe Charlie, this one, no go fee. Nothing they come.
He doesn't have the time.
Isn't just about.
He doesn't have time.
Isn't it just about communicating, Helen, and
He
say
doesn't
that
have time.
and say
We
that
should let
Samini,
Sarkodie be.
I
He doesn't
cannot
have
do
time.
it.
Yeah.
I cannot do it, and so, bro, this one they take. I
Some
need
people
to
are not
beg
able
you
to
some
say
other
no
time.
to others, so,
No,
you know,
no,
some people
but
have that
there
issue.
needs to be a way to relay that
That's what I'm saying.
information.
You should get somebody to be replying all these things for him.
Well, Helen, let
Do
me
it
have
for
your
him,
thoughts.
'cause,
But I mean, in all this, communication is key. Like you're saying, if in the case where these are people you've worked with, these are people you've done some with, and then that's the point where you needed them and they were there for you. So they expect that when they need you, you also be there for them. But it seems as if when you are needed, when you need them, they are there for you, and when they need you, then you decide to be absent-minded and all that. You can't tell me that for weeks and all that you would not reply to your message. I understand that, Father, sometimes you are even online, but probably you are somewhere else. Your mind is you are not. But then you can equally communicate back. These are not just ordinary people out there, and even if they are, I mean, communication is always the key.
Like, for
and
real.
there's someone who has been there for you, so you can't just ignore the person.
This is
and it's
Sarkodie.
becoming a habit, because if you can ignore Kwakesi equally among Adam who has been there for you as well, I think it's rather unfortunate. And listening to what he said, he's not even being very straightforward with it. It seems there is something deeper than that. And I think if that is the case, it should come out clear for us to understand. But if it's per what we are hearing or what we are seeing, then we'll say that he's not being fair to his colleagues in the industry.
You know, I've heard a lot of people say that, they have to go through manager. But like Helen said, when you wanted the verse, it was just, bro, I beg, work on something, give me. Then, it's, according to Samini, 24 hours is done his verse. He put you on.
Right.
And then it got to your turn, because we know in our industry, that's how it works.
Right.
You scratch my back, I scratch your back.
Absolutely.
And so what? No, but it's communication.
See, we need
Tell
to
me-
accept that we are all not the same.
I understand, but the
No.
thing is that it is
No,
business.
we need to accept. I know, right?
So if Samini has a timeline for the release of his EP,
Right.
he wants to release it in July. There's a song, or there are songs on there that Sarkodie
Sarkodie
has
needs
to
to feature.
get back to him on. Then according to Samini, it pushes him back.
What if Sarkodie replies and he sits down and he's not getting any verse?
So
What
just
about
tell,
that?
so just tell Samini that,
Communicate, right, I
Charlie, be
can't.
like, I'm make busy this time.
He's
I don't go
busy.
feel.
Sarkodie is busy. I think that Sarkodie is a big deal, and I'm saying it and saying it again. He's a big deal. He should get somebody to do all those stuff for him, replying of messages and all that. He should employ somebody to do that.
But
But in the case where someone is even there, I mean, if someone like Samini sends a message, I'm sure they would communicate it to him.
True.
That,
She get
True.
paid and all
this
And,
person
and
wants
you know,
to
it's becoming, like you said, I mean, Sarkodie is a huge brand.
Right.
And so when some of these things do come up, it becomes a problem. And, let's watch Sarkodie as he was on Hits FM earlier this week, as he apologized to Samini. Samini didn't take it cool at all, Charlie. He really blasted out.
Sorry to how he feels, not necessarily because I agree with everything he's saying, but if that's how he feels, I don't think I have any. But my dream creating the things that he's talking about, and to make some things clear, I said in the beginning, I treat things differently from how people would treat things. So every person in this industry has some. I wouldn't call it pain, because I don't care, because that doesn't mean that it doesn't happen to you. Everybody has something happening to them, So I get it. He has expressed. If you want to take people to call and say Sarkodie does things for me quick, you have 1,000 people who also say it, and then you have some people who also say, what did I say? I told Bulldog, it's about the music. I just recorded, not because the music is not good. You could hear a song that is so good, but maybe you don't hear yourself. You're trying to find a pocket in the song, and then one day you do it. And then some songs, when they send it to you, it's like 2 seconds. Probably if I send you a song and then you really loved it in that moment, you did it. I didn't figure it out. I'm not talking about him. It could happen, as in general. So to my brother, I would just definitely say sorry for how he feels, not endorsing the fact that everything he's saying is what I believe in or what I think is the truth. But if he says he feels like that, then yeah.
Okay, so that's Sarkodie there. He says sorry, but he doesn't agree with everything Samini has said. Hopefully they could
But
trash
no,
that out.
He didn't apologize for what he did. He's apologizing for how Samini feels.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he
different.
hasn't come to a point where he thinks that
No.
he said that's why he said that. Not
He
everything
said he's not in
that
charge of
Samini's-
how you feel. Like,
yes,
no.
and so not that what Samini is saying is hook, line, and sinker the truth, but he just
But if it's not
apologized.
the truth, then you explain yourself and tell us exactly what it is. But if you are
He's
refusing
not
to talk
sorry.
about it,
He
then
is Sarkodie.
Anyway,
Legend,
they
Sarkodie.
can
He's not
trash.
sorry.
Hopefully, they can trash it out. Somebody used some really said that. Charlie, me as I started to do song, I don't need people's verses. So he said all of that in the interview. But anyway, we hope that they can trash that out. We these things, we need to talk about them for the betterment of our industry. So talking about Sarkodie, guess what? He has made that huge announcement about a world tour for his album. So that is the Jams World Tour, and this is fresh, less than an hour that he put that on social media. And we've got the video out for you. So Sarkodie Jams World Tour coming up.
I was destined to make it, whether you hate it or love it. Yes, I'm blessed. Nothing you can do about it.
All my beautiful ladies who wanna link up, make one send me location.
Used to hang around the corner 2003. You tell me you still a young man, your love on the street.
Time when I wait for nobody, what if I can't? I went to what years with the waste time. Everybody get your own blessing. I check my nasu will be so why you the hate man?
Oh, this is heaven to me. I came from nothing. All this money you see came from rapping. Everybody follow my lead, cause I ain't stopping. Ain't no genie granting all your wishes. You gotta work.
Okay, so that is the Sarkodie Jams World Tour announcement. Big. I remember when I had a conversation with him earlier this year on the first, he was saying that this year I want thing. So we're all looking forward to this. Ladies, World Tour from Sarkodie. I'm loving it. Like, I can't wait for how it's going to be, though.
Yeah. The feeling is so surreal. I was just going through YouTube and reading the comments as well. People love Sarkodie.
Yeah.
And this one says, I don't know why, but my love for Sarkodie is pure. Like, the love they show him, I think he's one of the biggest things to ever happen to Ghana. Of
course.
Yes, he is. And we really need to, like, uphold him high. The highest that he is, yes.
Right.
So, I'm really happy for this particular one, and yes, hoping to get a lot of filling of stadiums and buying of tickets and all that. Yes, that's what I am looking forward to. So yeah, jams. It's a jam.
It's a jam, you
Yeah,
see.
I mean, the album itself is a great one. Helen, your take.
Okay. I mean, for someone who has been in the industry over a decade, I mean, it's a good one. And like you're saying, the love they have for him is genuine. No doubt, it's very genuine. So, I mean, big ups to him. We are looking out for more from him, especially this year, 2023. So, it's a good start. He should keep giving it to us. It's a steez for me.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
know.
what it is.
Yeah, I want to see how that one will go. So, so moving from Sarkodie, let's talk about Lynx Entertainment, because you know what, they are arguably one of the biggest labels in this country, churning out a lot of talents over the years. And this year, they are really coming hard at us with some new artists that they have in their corner. They call them the BDSM. That is Boy Jake, DSL, Maya Blue, and also Saint Lennon. They have an EP out. That is the Coming Soon EP. And yesterday, there was a party, a release party that was held yesterday for these, new artists from Lynx Entertainment. But guess what? If you don't know who they are, just going to give you a sneak peek of their video. And then when we come back, we'll see, the prospects of these new acts from Richie's camp. So this is a song that they call Vibrate. It is on the EP by BDSM from Lynx Entertainment. So that is the new era, the new age, the third age Lynx family, BDSM, Boy Jake, Maya Blue, DSL, and also Saint Lennon. So really, those are the new crop of artists from Lynx Entertainment. The song, I love Vibrate.
I love it.
That's why I put it like it is really a good one.
I love it. And Lynx, God bless them. God bless Lynx Entertainment. I just have this feeling that 2023 is going to be so great. Just by listening to this song, I just know that, we are really going to have fun with great music from Lynx Entertainment. So it won't always be Kwame Eugene and Kitty. It's good.
Okay,
Good.
Helen.
Like,
I mean, yes, Links Entertainment, they've been around doing good. And it's good to note that they brought young breed of artists together to do this. We don't have a lot of labels in this country, and I think they keep doing very well. And the likes of DSL, I mean, one of the guys I've been looking forward to do greater things in this country. He's a very talented guy. And all of them there, you can tell that they are talented. And this music, this video is epic. So it's a good one there. Links should keep up the good work. We hope to see more of this.
Yeah,
year.
definitely.
I think they're giving us some Maiden's vibes.
Yeah, you know, and it looks like Richie just got everything planned. You
Yes,
know,
yes.
like they hid for a while, put everything together. Yesterday when
Yeah.
I spoke to them, they were saying that you know they had to try and work together on the EP. That's a 5-track EP. So check it out on all the digital.
And I like the
platforms.
fact that
Yeah.
Kiddy and Kwame Eugene are all in there.
there, right.
Yeah.
There's
Oh
unity.
no, that was Ajitiana. You know, the
Yes.
manager Ajitiana,
Yeah.
Sika Osei,
Yeah.
lawyer and T. They were all in the video, so it's a good one. Go check it out. Coming soon EP by the BDSM from Links and
But the name though, you know what BDSM, apart from it being a,
What's that?
please, this is an entertainment.
Okay,
review.
all right. So we're gonna
We'll talk
leave,
about that one.
we're gonna leave it like that. Let's wrap up quickly so we can talk about BB Titans. Let's talk about Girl Strip. Hooray! Why am I never happy? Like you ladies, you should. But yeah, Girl Strip 2 is coming with all the cast, and then also it will be shot in Ghana. Yes. So there's some great news coming in for our movie industry. So for those of you who are relatively younger watching, that is Girl Strip. The first edition that was in 2017 was a hit movie. I watched it and it was super amazing. I remember Malik. I think Malik was in there, like somewhere like that. Yeah, but really, this is a very good one. And the producer for the movie, Tracy Oliver, made the statement on an interview on a festival that is going on. So let's listen to the producer, Tracy Oliver.
I wish I had a better answer. I'm still going to give you a terrible answer.
Are you still chewing on it?
Still kind of chewing on it.
Okay.
But I do have a definitive Girl Trip 2 update.
I'm going to pass out. Tell me.
So that is officially happening.
Yeah.
So I can say that.
Is everybody coming back?
Everyone's coming back.
You are too kind to us. That's amazing.
Yeah, no one else knows this, and Will Packer might kill me, but we're looking to set it in Ghana.
Afro-Shala?
Yes.
We're like, we're just coming to shadow.
I know.
Afro-Chella.
Timeline?
Timeline? Script?
Don't remind me. It's,
I don't know. It's throwing things out there.
it's definitely due.
Okay. Awesome. It's definitely, it's
Yes.
definitely, you have to turn it in.
Yes. I need to stop drinking and do more writing.
Okay.
Okay, so that is it. Afrocello, you know, it's no more Afrocello, it's Afrofuture. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Girls Trip 2 is coming to Ghana. Gonna have Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, Tiffany Haddish, the last lady.
And good.
Yeah, okay, so they're all coming to Ghana. Ladies, you excited about this?
I am excited. I just pray that while they're shooting, we can get in some of our actresses to be part of it as
Yeah,
well.
hopefully I understand Afrocello, some bit of Afrocello or Afrocello as it was last year will be in it and all that. Yeah, so
We need to see our stars in there. The fact that you're doing it in Ghana,
Yeah.
it's also great, but we need to see some of our stars
Hopefully.
in there as well.
hopefully, fingers crossed. Hopefully, yeah.
And the
Helen?
fact that they choose Ghana, I mean, it's a good one. So yes, we are looking forward to see more of them. But they should more or less like promote Ghana to the whole world. So it
Okay.
is what it is.
So we
Putting
are all
that on
watching.
the map.
Yeah,
So,
we
yeah.
are all looking forward
Yeah.
to Girls Trip 2 coming to Ghana as put out by the producer of the movie, Tracy Oliver. So at this point, we are done with the stories making the headlines this week, and I'm going to hand over the baton to Helen to take us through Big Brother Titans and everything happening in the house. Some lots of things going on.
Some shipping.
Yes, Helen, what's happening there?
There's a lot happening in the Big Brother house. But I thought someone was going to join us and all that so that we have the discussion. But then, brief one on there. You know, last night, drama. The drama everybody has been waiting for was happening in the Big Brother house, yes. And people were like, well, this is what we signed up for. It seems there's a lot of peace in that house, and that's not what we're looking out for. So last night they had their pool party. It was all fun. Everybody was jamming in the pool, outside the pool. It was a good one. Then what happened next was that it seems someone
Okay, Helen,
more or less like, yeah.
Let me not cut you.
Right,
We
right.
have this amazing cover, and I want viewers to just have a feel of it. Let them feel how we also feel, how amazing this cover is. So yes, let us enjoy this particular cover by Kobe. By Kobe Libianca, yeah, People. He did a cover of that particular song. It's been trending on TikTok and everywhere. And yes, we can so relate to it because it's a beautiful song. So Helen, take us away.
All right, thank you very much, Harriet. And yes, so last night the drama, some would say was drama, you know, this is what we signed up for, a bit of violence, not so much of peace all the time. So you see, when the show started, Kosi and Yemi have been having a thing, but at a point in time, they've been going back and forth, have their own issues, some form of jealousy here and there, rather unfortunate, but then they've been having their own issues. And then last night, during the pool party, what happened was that Kosi couldn't take it anymore because this time, you know, she keeps seeing Yemi with Blue Eva almost all the time and all that. So what happened was that she actually confronted Blue Eva to, speak about her issues like stop chasing my man and all that. But according to Blue Eva, it's rather Yemi Gregs who's been chasing hair and all that. So it's the drama was just too much yesterday, and it went on and on. Yemi Gregs was now speaking to Kosi, and you know they had their own issues because while they were speaking, Miracle came to more or less call Yemi, more or less call Kosi away, and Yemi felt disrespected. It was rather unfortunate, and you know he had to go and confront Miracle again, and then Miracle also more or less like understood it, but he was confused at that time because what could really be happening? Because for him, I think the vibe he was getting from Kosi is different from the one that he was getting from Yemi. So it seemed the two of them are more or less like confusing people here and there. it's just some way. But then you see, after that they had to talk, and what happened was that they came to an understanding. So there was some form of unveiling in there because Miracle told Yemi that, look, Kosi has been telling me something else because according to her, you've broken up and all that. Yemi was surprised. He's like, really? Kosi told you that? That was so surprising to Gregs. And, you know, they finished with the conversation and everything. And then he went back to Kosi, speaking to Kosi, and asked her what is that latest with what's going on with herself and Miracle. And Kosi, so at that point I felt the player vibe from Kosi's side as well, because it seems she's playing Miracle and Yemi. So according to Yemi was trying to find out exactly what happened, but Kosi said, look, let's go downstairs right this very minute and go and speak to Miracle to find out what happened. I was like, oh, girl is not scared, because you are telling these two people different stories. But then there and then again, she said, I actually told Miracle that we are having issues, and then, we're solving it and all that. So for her, and she said that, look, but then for now, you came back begging, but I'm confused. And there, Yemi was like, cool. Like, you see that it was up to here for him. But then we'll be delving into everything that has been happening in the house. Marvin, who said he's single, but right now claiming that he's not, telling Blue Ivy whether he's not interested or what. And then Luke and Peleng has been doing the most in the house. We'll be delving into all of that right here on the show. But right now, we have been joined on set by Simon Latte. He's a producer and journalist with Metro TV. Good afternoon, and you are welcome.
I'm glad to be here again.
Okay. Good to hear. Right. Anyway, yesterday, the drama. How did you take that? I mean, seeing Kosi in between these two guys, Miracle and Yemi Griggs, what were your thoughts? Did you feel like Kosi was also trying to be smart with both of them, or was trying to play them in any way?
Yeah, I mean, Kosi has seen the most from Yemi. She has seen what he has been doing, playing her like with other, Blue Ivy and all of that. And probably she's just trying to secure herself now with Miracle, but at the same time, it's like she doesn't want to lose Yemi in the same running. So she's just trying to be smart about it. But I think she got caught up yesterday, and then she had to do all the explanations and all of that, and then try to, wrap her head around what was happening. But there again, you see Yemi getting a taste of his own medicine, and then he wasn't happy. He wasn't happy about it. What he's been doing to her has been done, and then when you play a player, they don't take it. They don't take it well at all. So I think.
Is it from experience or?
Oh no, please! I'm not a player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a player.
Okay, interesting. But then, what are your thoughts on? This a guy, okay, that more or less like playing two ladies, Blue Eva and Kosi. And then right now, he's more or less getting a taste of his own medicine, and it seems so bitter. What do you think? Should they be playing each other at all?
See, in the first place, it is a game.
Right.
We shouldn't lose sight of that. It is a game, and whichever way that anybody thinks that this will inure to my benefit for me to win, they'll go for it.
Right.
And so, if you've got to tap into everybody's fan base.
Yeah.
So and that's for me, I've said that anything that happens on BB, it's not.
You're not going to take it too hard.
It's not real like that for me.
People get
emotions seems to be high.
Some updates on.
Because that's what makes it nice.
What's another year's ship people from last BB night?
Some actually come to play.
Sheks and Bella. What's up with them?
It seems they are still cool, but you can't even tell what they are doing.
They are still cool together.
They are still cool together.
Yeah.
So I just think that the guy is just trying to tap into the fan bases of both of them, so that if we talk about him with this lady and talk about him also with this other lady and talk about his personality alone. Yeah. So for a game, it is okay. They should just have their fun, Charlie. Yeah,
but it's also okay. So it looks like emotions are also high. So it could be a game, but then some people are also putting themselves in.
It's all fake.
But sometimes you come in to play the game and then you get really caught up, like reality or seriously, like.
Then that's their problem, because it's a game. You came in there for the money and the fame and everything that comes with it. And if you're going to let your emotions dictate for you, then I think you're not even ready for
the game, right?
And the truth also is that when they came in and they were being interviewed, when they talked to the cameras, when they came in at first, everybody's like, I'm coming in for the money. I'm coming in to be the Kwashe person. I'm coming in to be this and that and that. But you tend, of course, you are in an enclosed area. Yeah. You get to be interacting with someone more. You get to be sharing a lot more with somebody. And so the feelings and emotions do come out. But got to use your
head, right?
Yeah, you need to use your brain.
Easier said than done.
Easier said than done.
But if you've gone through certain things, you learn.
Right, experience
so
probably
Experience
the best teacher.
Yeah,
But then yesterday we also had Jenny O, Nelisa, who would just not sleep for anything in the world. They are like, it seems a lot is happening in this house this evening, and we just don't want to sleep. So at the point, Nelisa went to Yemi Greg to speak to him about what exactly is happening, and he explained to him. But then, do you think it seems that Nelisa in herself, having some kind of vibe with Tabank, the two of them, what do you think? Do you think that their relationship is going to lead anywhere? And it seems that this same Nelisa and Yemi also, have this vibe going, though they have been paired together. What are your thoughts on that, Simon?
So let your thoughts be very, short.
Okay.
Time has to go, right?
Unfortunately, we have to end the conversation.
Right.
I mean, it's getting interesting, but we have to because we have the Algeria versus Ivory Coast. I mean, the CHAN is still going on, Algeria versus Ivory Coast, and we have to pick that game. So yes, unfortunately, we have to wrap up with the show. My name is Harriet Addy, and I did this with...
Yeah, my name is Desifredi, the Star Boy, as always, and
Yeah, I'm Helen Anyoweja. You can call me Helen K, and you've been here with Simon. Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much for coming. We'll have you next week, and we'll give you a lot of time. Yeah. Have a great day and enjoy that program.